Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Ainnabilla binti Azmi. So today we would like to present to all of you about the computer specification for Nawal's news computer. So first of all, as we know, computer is an electronic machine that can manipulate information and data. It can store, retrieve, process and deal with large amount of data and informations. As we know, computer has been widely used by many people as we live in a modern technology world, where computer play a major role in our daily life. The use of computer are important as it's impossible for people nowadays to do their work without using a computer, especially among students. In addition, computer is a brilliant aid in learning as it can be used to type documents in any formats, send emails, editing image, watching movies, playing games and others. Therefore, a great computer system are necessary for Nawal to support all types of software that she needed. As been stated, Nawal have to use utility software such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft Access. Besides that, she also needs to use programming software such as VBNet and C++. Authoring software such as Adobe Dreamweaver, Adobe Premiere, and Adobe Director are also required. Thus, in having those type of software in her computer, Nawal should get the latest software to get better improvements of performance and stability. This is because if Nawal get the older versions of software, the software will need greater attentions, more support times, and more workarounds compared to the latest software. In addition, when the older software becomes more difficult to maintain, it can generate waste and inefficiency for Nawal as she will be struggling and fail to complete the task. Other than that, the requirement needed for Nawal's computer is it should be able to support large graphic for gaming and a good sound system for watching a movie either in CD or DVDs. Nawal also require a large storage capacity to store her files. By that, she have to buy the right amount of RAM and others internal computer hardware that could store her files permanently. Last but not least, getting the latest hardware for the new computer also is necessary for Nawal to ensure it will run faster and can also serve to greatly extend the useful life of the equipment.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am ELYA SYAZWANI bin JOHA will explain about the motherboard that we choose for Nawal. The motherboard that we choose is Gigabyte Z390UD and the price for this motherboard is RM589. Okay, this is the further for the motherboard that we choose for Nawal. As we can see, it has a lot of furthers for this motherboard. The form factor for this motherboard at ATX, which is the newer one. So it has Smart Fan 5, exclusive Realtek 8118 gaming light and many more. So it shows that this motherboard is really good and help Nawal in perform for their programming and gaming. The reason why we choose this motherboard for Nawal is because the price is very affordable, which is only RM589. Nowadays, it is very difficult to find the latest version of motherboard in the affordable price because normally all of that in the expensive price. So I think this is the nice and suitable price for the Nawal because she is a student. The other reason is because when we use the latest version of motherboard, it helps you in the performance. So the motherboard can help Nawal to have a good performance when doing the programming and the gaming. Next, we move to the computer case. So the computer case that we choose and suggest for Nawal is Obsidian series 750D A-Flow edition full tower ATX case. The price for the computer case that we choose for Nawal is only RM768.30. And the furthest that we can see for this computer case, we have 4, which is, first is minimalized style, but it have maximum potential. Second is high airflow front mesh design. Third is modular drive case system. And lastly is fast and straightforward build. So, it shows that this computer case can really protect the motherboard and other components. So, I think this is the suitable computer case that I can suggest to the Nawal. Okay, now is the hardware. The first hardware is processor. The processor that we choose for Nawal is AMD Ryzen 3300X processor with weight stealth cooler. The price for the processor that we choose for Nawal is only RM549. It is very affordable because the processor that we choose for Nawal is the latest version of processor that's suitable for programming and gaming. So, this is the furthest for the processor that we choose. We have a lot of the further, which is Zen core architecture, it has 4 cores and 8 threads and many more. So, it shows that this processor is good to help Nawal in programming and gaming.
System memory. According to Windows, the minimum of RAM for a 64-bit Windows 10 PC is 2 GB. Based on Nawal's need, 1 GB or 2 GB of RAM is not sufficient enough for her to do the assignment as she had to do various type of software such as programming software and authoring software. Thus, Nawal should have more than 1 GB of RAM in her machine to support all the software system running smoothly. 16 GB of RAM must be used if Nawal using various heavy-duty software for video editing and image editing. 16 GB of RAM can be considered ideal for Windows 10 because it currently the most used in the market as it provides a proper environment for carrying out most of the necessary application. A computer with 16 GB of RAM also can be used to do anything for better performance as it provides smoother transition in game, improve the gaming experience, and lead to faster loading times. The best RAM that can be suggested for Nawal is HyperX Fury 3733 MHz. It is one of the best high-frequency RAM and has a great RGB and fast. With its RGB design, the HyperX Fury RGB 3733 MHz was not just only looks great, it fast as it is impressive with speeds up to 3733 MHz and CL1519 latencies, making it very well deserving of the best high-frequency RAM accolade. It is fitted with predefined Intel Extreme memory profiles for maximum performance as well as HyperX patent-pending infrared sync technology. Nawal can daisy chain this RAM to sync with several other RGB devices for an even more immersive gaming experience. It is one of the best RAM in which to invest right now.
Greetings everyone, I am SUHAILA. Will share with you guys the computer specification on hardware that I suggest. For graphic card, I suggest MSI Nvidia GeForce GT 720 graphic cards, 2GB PCI Express DVI HDMI VGA. The price only RM247.79. For this graphic card, it's solid for all capacitors. It can be used 10 years ultra long timeline. It has lower temperature and higher efficiency. It has noise free because large heat sink covers the area of GPU and memory and provide the best environment for gaming and multimedia. So this graphic card is suited for Nawal. Next, for hard disk, I suggest Western Digital 500GB SATA desktop PC hard disk 3.5 inch 1TB drive. The price only RM119.90. This hard disk specifically designed for small form factors PC and also can be used for Mac PCs. It is performs 3.5 inch hard drive available in up 1TB capacities, and it is designed for creative professionals, gamers, and system builders. Next, for computer specification on software, the first software is Microsoft Windows 10 Pro Professional. The price only RM110. It has all the features of Windows 10 Homes plus important business functionality for encryption, remote login, creating virtual machine, and many more. It also gets fast startups, a familiar yet expanded start menu, and great new ways to get stuff done. plus innovative features like an all-new browser built for online action. Software is Microsoft Office Home and Student 2019. The price only 99 ringgit and can be used for office, business, home use and assignment. It contains different programs such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook and Publisher. It is current version of Microsoft Office. For next software that I recommend is Kaspersky Antivirus 2020. The price only 22 ringgit and it is for security software. It's easy to download but this is not free, so the price is 22 ringgit. I mentioned it, and it can be available from various choice based on user. It controls each and every software in computer system. It does not make the computer slow, and it has very good user experience and can collect the data from various user and does not need to update the software manually because it will be automatically be downloaded. Next software is Filmora Video Editor. This is a free software that can be downloaded in the browser. So it is simply elegant editing software geared to a beginner, novice and casual users. Have everything that can make high quality of videos, and main window interface provides complete control over the video project. This Filmora can have a total of 100 video and 100 audio editing tracks. It have an option to download directly the project to video sharing sites such as YouTube and Facebook. It also provides option to burn the project to a DVD. Next software is Adobe Photoshop CC. The price is 1,938 ringgit because it is an original software intensively used for raster image editing, graphic design and digital art. It provides powerful editing tools and published for both Mac OS and Windows. It also can be installed into the desktop. So for last software is Adobe Illustrator CC. The price also same with the Adobe Photoshop, which are 1,938 ringgit. It is vector graphics editor developed and marketed by Adobe, a software application for creating drawings, illustration, and artworks using a Windows or Mac OS computer. It is widely used by graphic designer, web designer, visual artists, and professional illustrator throughout the world to create high quality of artwork. It is allow user to import a photograph and use it as a guide to trace and object the photograph.
This LG electronic driver supports a wide variety of optical media in addition to writing data to DVD and Blu-ray discs at a speed of 60 times. It also supports CD burning and can write and read large format, quad, triple and double layer of BDR discs. This Blu-ray burner also supports the playback of 3D Blu-ray discs when used with optical 3D media, 3D glasses and a 3D display. Built-in 4 MB buffer underrun prevention helps to keep these writing errors to a minimum. The features of the driver, the first one is multi-blue compatibility. LG Super Multi-Blue Optical Drive can read and write 4 types of D formats in one convenient package. This gives you option of choosing the best media of your task. Next is BDSL. The BDSL format supports a high capacity of Blu-ray discs up to 128 GB Write 1 disc for users that need to store a large amount of data. Next is Serial ATA technology. Serial ATA is a 1.5 GB replacement for the parallel ATA physical storage interface used to connect storage devices such as hard disk and DVD and CD writers to the PC motherboard. Serial ATA is scalable, design of smaller PCs and allows feature enhancement to the computing platforms. And the last one is MDISC technology. When used with optical MDISC optical media, MDISC technology provides a long-term storage solutions that retains data much longer than standard media.
So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum to everybody who is watching this video. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ainnabilla binti SUPAAT. I am from the class JIM1104A. So today I'm going to present about the input devices and output devices that my team and I have recommended to Nawal in order for him to do designing, to play games, to do streaming games, and for his education as he is the first year student of UiTM, and also for him to watch movies. So the firstly is the input devices. What is input devices? Input devices is a hardware device that help the computer to receive data and also to help the users to interact and to control the computer. So there are many types of input devices that exist in this world, but however the input devices that we think that Nawal might need there are 5 of it. The first one is mouse, and then keyboard, microphone, digitizer, and also webcam. So the first one is mouse. So mouse that we recommend to Nawal is the Logitech MX Master 3. This Logitech Master 3, this mouse has an ergonomic design. It will help us to reduce pain when we use the mouse too long. Other than that, this mouse also use Max Speed Smart Shift wheel for a smooth scrolling when we have to charge it using USB-C. And lastly, this mouse use Logitech dark field tracking, which means you can use this mouse on any surfaces. The next input device that we are going to recommend to Nawal is the keyboard. The keyboard that we have chosen is the Corsair K70 RGB MK.2 Cherry MX Speed. This keyboard is very special because it also has ergonomic design just like the mouse. Other than that, it also has a wrist rest. This is the wrist rest. So this wrist rest help to reduce the pain at our wrist. The next one is the key buttons. The key buttons that we have in the keyboard are very precise, and also they have the tactical sense. Other than that, the key buttons also use mechanical buttons instead of membrane buttons. Lastly, it has the RGB lighting, which is red, green, blue, to have to increase a better vision, especially where we have to do our work in the dark. The microphone that we have chosen for Nawal is the Blue Microphones Yeti USB condenser microphone. This microphone can be used for both Windows and also Mac. This microphone has 20 Hz to 20 kHz frequency response, which means it will produce a better audio. Microphone also has an optimal positioning because it comes with a stand, so we can move and control the microphone easily. Microphone also has buttons for mute and volume button, so when I want to control the audio, we can just click on the buttons, so it will be very easily instead of edit it. So the next input device is the digitizer. So digitizer will help Nawal in doing her assignment, especially in designing. The digitizer that we have chosen is the Wacom Cintiq 22. So the anti-glare film will help Nawal in order for her to prevent any distracting reflections. This digitizer also provide a full HD display, which can help Nawal in do the drawing and designing because she can see the detail. The next one, the digitizer also has reduced the parallax to make the cursor more precise and accurate. The pen, with all the technologies in the pen and also the displays that the Wacom Cintiq 22 has, Nawal can feel very natural as she just draw it on the paper. Last input device that we are going to recommend is the webcam. The webcam that we have chosen is the Brio Ultra HD Pro webcam. This webcam comes with a very high technology because it can capture in 4K HD, Ultra HD at 30 fps. it also allow the user to zoom for 5 times. Other than that, it also comes with the technology HDR, which means high dynamic range. It will help to help with adjusting lighting. So Nawal can record herself at anywhere at any time, even in the dark situation, because this webcam will help to adjust the lighting and it still can see the vision clearly. And the last one is this webcam help in facial recognition for Windows Hello. So the next one that we are going to explain more is the output devices. First of all, what is output devices? Output devices is any resource that receives data from a computer. There are 4 output devices that we are going to recommend to Nawal, which are headphones, speakers, printer, and also monitor. The first one is headphones. So the headphones that we are going to recommend is the Sennheiser HD 660 SA Puji. This headphones has open back design, which help in producing more natural and accurate sound. This will help Nawal in watching movies. With this headphone, she will also enjoy the full dynamic range and ultra low distortion level. This headphone is extremely light with aluminium voice coils to ensure an excellent transition response. So speakers will help Nawal in watching movies and also playing games. So this speaker that we are going to recommend is the Logitech Z625 speaker. This speaker is certified speaker system. Secondly, it is 400 watts of peak or 200 watts RMS power delivers crisp sounds and thundering bass. It also allows user to control the speaker easily because there are a lot of buttons, and we can just control it very smoothly and easily. The third output devices that we are going to recommend is printer. Printer will help Nawal in printing the text or pictures or anything regarding with her works and assignments. The printer that we are going to recommend is very suitable for her, especially because of she is a student. This printer is Epson EcoTank L3110 all-in-one in-tank printer. This printer is very economic and multifunctional printing because it is function to print text or photos. It also allows us to scan, copy, and print anything with a high quality colors. And lastly, this printer is borderless for our printing and an ultra high yield of 7,500 colored and also 4,500 black and white pages. So the monitor that we are going to recommend is the EN1 monitor. This monitor has broader screen with 3840 times 1080 resolution. This screen is also 1800R curve, which means it will bring a full cinematic experience for Nawal, especially when she's playing games or watching movies. Other than that, it also comes with the technology VESA Display HDR. This monitor also provides with the most accurate colors and contrast that will appear on the screen. And lastly, the widescreen versatility for multitasking on the screen display, which means in one time she can do multitasking. Do this at one time because of the broader screen and the widescreen versatility.
On this slide, we show you the total amount of Nawal's new computer, which is the total is 22,471 ringgit.
So in conclusion, the devices that we have chosen are very suitable for Nawal, as it suits the criteria which can help Nawal for studying, designing, gaming, and also for watching movies. Other than that, we also have chosen the latest devices and softwares for Nawal in order for her to avoid any difficulties when she's using the computer. And lastly, we choose the ones that have a very good quality, increase the speed, has a large capacity, high technology, and many other advantages in the computers. So that's all from us. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope that Nawal agree with our recommendation and suggestion. Thank you.